Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius. It's the 7th of November, and thought I'd do a two for today. Something pretty interesting, something I've been thinking about. Maybe you guys have thought about this too, and maybe you have an answer, but I don't know if they thought something through. And it's with the automated and the driverless vehicles. And the first delivery truck went through sending the beer, I think, to Colorado, and Uber did it. And we have just about everybody and their brother now that wants to put out a driverless vehicle. But one thing these cars have to do, unless they're going to open themselves up to some incredible liabilities, they're all going to have to obey the driving speed limits. And I don't know where you live, but where I live, if we all drove the speed limits, we would never get to work. As we get to be more and more driverless, and I don't even think you need more than like 10% of the cars that are driverless mode, that's going to just basically shut down all the cities. And it's going to be really interesting to behold. So, I'm not really holding my breath on the success of the automated vehicle. And I think it's just another one of these progressive pipe dreams that it'll be 50 years before we see anything like that with the Jetsons kind of technology. It's just a whole revamp of the infrastructure of a city, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to go through some pretty difficult time before they come out of that and start thinking through changes there. So, and I'm open to comments on that if you think they thought it through, but I don't think they have. So pretty funny. And I'm going to just talk about the markets real quick. I didn't really do anything today other than take off. I did have short volatility. Talked about before, 9 days in a row, unprecedented. I knew the fever would have to break. I thought it was going to break on Friday, but it didn't. And so I took those off today, and I just really sat on my hands. I'm just going to wait it through till Wednesday because I still don't really know what's going to happen. It's got a 50 points today. Even if Hillary wins, how much more are we going to get out of this? Nothing's changed economically. She doesn't inspire confidence like Obama did coming into his presidency. There was a lot of truly people hoping that something would be different. And now people know, Hillary is all of the baggage and none of the charisma of Obama. And I think the Band-Aid is off the wound here in terms of just the distrust that's going on. So we have one half of the electorate that's expecting more free stuff, and we got another half of the electorate that just hates her guts. So I just don't see that a recipe for a new bull market booming. And so, the way we're going to play it going into 2017, we're going to stay to some macro themes that are working. Is, coffee was up again today. I'm just telling you guys, buy coffee on dips. It's going to be an incredible ride. They cannot grow enough coffee to supply the demand, and the supply is falling, and the quality is falling. And the same was going to be with the grains. I posted this weekend regarding the Siberia, and Europe's already getting a ton of snow. So the whole polar vortex thing is just like an amoeba up there. And just because it's warm here now doesn't mean we have a overheating Earth. We have basically the cold shifted over to Asia, and that's bad in a way because they have more land mass, and so that whole area is now under snow. In fact, record snow. I think it's the third biggest earliest snow covering ever. Canada is number one. And once that shifts back over to the U.S., which is starting to right now, and you get what they call the albedo effect, where you get the reflection of the snow off the atmosphere, heat doesn't retain. It's going to get really cold. So we're definitely long natural gas, and we'll buy and sell it, but we're generally going to try to hold as often as we can, because I think there's a good chance you'll see at least a 50 to, well, we already had a 50% move on it this year. I think we'll probably have a double, and we're doing it with leverage too. So we have we're with oil and we're with natural gas futures, and so we intend to make some really good money there, money with the grains. And that they're not going to get the crops in the ground as early as last year. Russia won't be nearly as good as they were last year. And then we're just going to wait and see how the metals and the miners play out. I was very bullish this year. You saw how it started, and then it's been chop, chop, chop. We have a good chance of going deflationary as we do going inflationary next year. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And so tomorrow I'm going to sit on my hands again and kind of just see what's going on. And then after the election, I'm actually going to write some credit spreads, and they're going to call diagonals. I'll explain tomorrow when I have a little time what I'm thinking of doing. I think it's a really, really good opportunity to make some really good money with some low risk. And we're going to play that for the next 2 weeks. So anyway, this is Bob from Trade Genius. Have a great night tonight. Relax tomorrow because Wednesday the fireworks start anew. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.